If you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun.
Hi, good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to your girl Georgia's World. And we're going to Las Cuevas Beach today. I have never been there. I'm so excited. I've got myself ready for the most part, as you all would have seen. I've gotten myself ready. But the girls are not ready as yet. I still wanted to do a little recording before we leave, so I'm going to sneak into the girls' rooms. Hopefully they don't wake up. So yeah, y'all can come with me on a little journey. Successfully was able to go to the girls' room and come back out without them waking up. So I gathered a bunch of clothes. Oopsie. I gathered a bunch of clothes in the girls' room. So I'm going to look to pack up some stuff. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about happiness because I'm going to the beach today. I feel like the beach is just a happy place for me. Last year on my 29th birthday, I realized I really was happy. The truth is, I love being happy. I love happiness, and I think that there are ways that we can achieve happiness in our lives regardless of what we are going through. There are some tips that I use to maintain my happiness. Number one, get help if you need to. We were placed into different communities so that we can help each other. I know a lot of times we like to do things on our own. We like to say that, we are self-made. But no one really is self-made. And if you need help, reach out to someone. There must be at least one person that you can call when things are not the best, when you need that extra hand, and get help. And sometimes that help is professional help. When I was pregnant with my last daughter, Janaya, I was going through some anxiety. Well, it was manifesting itself in the form of heart palpitations. And I got the opportunity while warded at the hospital to speak to a medical social worker, and just speaking to her helped me so much. So get help if you need to. Number two, let me see. So it was get help if you need to. Number two is focus on the positive things in your life. Focus on your blessings. There are so many things that we can be grateful for. I came across this study that showed that persons that recorded the things that would have happened to them that were positive, as opposed to those that recorded the things that irritated them, they experienced better moods over a period of time. I know journaling, especially in the morning, is a big thing now. Persons, they record all the things that they are grateful for, and I guess that really is a good way to set your day and to start your day on a positive note and help you to feel happier. Number three, care. Self-care and care for others. Just by me purchasing a bathing suit and looking cute for the beach, I did trying to look cute for the beach. That's a form of self-care for me. Other things that persons can do to care for themselves, I guess reading for some, going for a walk. I don't know, anything that really cares for your soul, do that. Do the things that you love. Going to the beach, spending time watching a movie that makes you feel happy, something. I don't believe that self-care is just for my benefit. When I care for myself, I'm in a much better position to care for my family and those that I come into close contact with. Naya is waking up. Oh, Naya is up. Good morning. So Naya woke up and she's a little wet. So I'm going to change her and then I'll continue chatting with you, okay? Now say morning? No? Alright. The other way to maintain your happiness, trust the process. A lot of times we are unhappy because of unrealized hopes and goals for our lives, but not everything happens in the time that we would have planned. Sometimes God has something else up his sleeve and we just have to trust his timing and be patient. Yeah, and not compare ourselves to other person's journeys, because sometimes you see persons at a certain point in their life and you don't know what else they are aspiring to, and probably what they are hoping for you already have. So let's just trust the process. Yeah, I'm about to have some breakfast and continue getting ready for the beach. I'm so excited.
You know, I used to wear that one when I was 3 because people like it on me. Because it's good and sprinkly and cute. To the beach, shall we go? To the beach, where we going? To the beach, bye-bye.
Are you excited to go to the beach? Naya, are you excited to go to the beach? That's why I'm not happy.
Because I'm tired.
Because you're tired.
But I love it.
Boy, you say something there.
I'm not only going to the beach,
So it's 9:43 and we're just waiting for the persons to arrive so that we could go. We packed out all our stuff out here. So we're just waiting for the ride. You have to go down. Before we arrived, we stopped at a lookout and it was just breathtaking. The view was very scenic, and then we proceeded to Las Cuevas. We're now approaching the famous Maracas Bay, the very popular destination. There were a lot of persons on the beach that day.
Oh wow. And I feel like I never even came to Maracas for some reason, you know. Serious, you know, everything just seeming so wow and brand new. I don't know, I don't think I ever really came to Maracas. Wow. Some cool toys. Oh wow. So we're at Maracas Beach, but we're not stopping here. We're going to Las Cuevas, so we're just passing through Aunaya. Okay. Or Tyrico? Okay.
We just passed Tyrico Bay.
So we are here at Las Cuevas Beach, which is beautiful. We have a few people out here today. I'm gonna flip the camera so you all can see. Oh well, first of all, let's see Hattie. Hi Hattie. And hi Maya. How are you feeling today? That is so cute. Nine, we're on the beach. Yes, you see the water? You thrilled about the water or not?
I asked her if she was thrilled about the water because Denaya doesn't really like the sea. We sat with our friends to have some lunch, and we had curry, we had bus-up shots in light of Indian Arrival Day, which was the following day. The food was very delicious. I took up these two cuties and we headed towards the water. This was actually the second time I was going to have a bath. The water was cold, but after bathing in it for some time, my body got accustomed. Hello beautiful people, I hope you enjoyed the video. The day that we went on the beach, that was actually the day before Indian arrival day, and we were invited by our friends and we were really happy to go. The North Coast is a beautiful place. It was a nice experience. We met new people. We met this couple and they also had a baby that was close in age to this sweet baby here. She's almost exactly a month younger than my little Janaya, and she's full of vibes and excitement. It was such a pleasure meeting her and meeting her parents. But in speaking with her mom, she shared the sentiments of so many moms, and I know a lot of us, we don't say it, but it's a feeling that we are not doing a good job as a mom. And I will always be that person, even without evidence, to tell you that you're most likely doing a better job than you think. Probably not your best job, and I'm not going to sit here and say that all of us are doing our very best in taking care of our children. I think it comes with self-awareness and acknowledging that there are things that we can do to improve as moms. I'm not going to disregard that at all, but what I'm not going to do is judge moms, and because there already is so much pressure in just taking care of these children, and it's the anxiety that can come along with caring for them, just wondering if you're doing a good job, if you're giving them the right things to eat, and it could be a lot, and I'm not going to add to that. So as much as we can, we'll continue to research and do what we need to do so that we can be the best moms that we can be to our little ones. And if you are a mom that is struggling right now, just continue doing your best. Be aware of the things that you need to change and implement it, but don't hate on yourself. Don't beat yourself up, and try not to fall into depression, worrying about all the things that you need to work on as an individual, but still work on them, of course, because we love our children and we want them to experience the best version of mommy that we can give to them. And that would mean working on a lot of things that we need to work on in terms of their care, their physical care, as well as their emotional care. When my daughter was doing online school, there came a point that was very challenging for me. It was very challenging to keep up with all the activities that she had to do, and at the same time, my husband, he started back going out to school, and for me, it was a challenging period, and just sharing this puts me in a very vulnerable state, because there's always the fear of being judged for sharing your weaknesses, because you hear it so often. Back in the day, these women, they used to do so much. They had how many children, and they were able to do this, do that, and they had their houses in order, and you feel like you need to live up to that, and probably you should. But the thing is, a lot of people suffer in silence because they are not living up to it, and a lot of people are falling into depression, and they just feel alone, because everywhere you look, you see families that look well put together and they look like they're functioning, but you don't know because people aren't really talking about the things that they're struggling with. Persons, they mainly share their high points, so you don't know that you do have company. And this is not me saying that persons shouldn't share their good moments. I love it when persons share their achievements and everything like that. And I'm not here to tell anyone to share your bad moments. I'm just saying that a lot of persons, they feel lonely because persons are not really talking about their struggles. So I said all of that to come back to talking about how I was having a difficult time around the time that I was doing. Yeah, hi little YouTuber. Hello. You're not talking anymore? Saying bye? Yeah, and because I wasn't able to cope well with life around that time, I was snapping a lot at my 4-year-old, and it wasn't pretty. I wasn't being very kind to her, and I just had to take a break. I had to take a break from doing activities and just focus on the way I treated her, and that meant, so for us that meant taking a break from school partially and going to the park, going to the beach, just taking life a little easier so that things that were stressors for me were slightly out of the way, so that I wasn't being a meanie. And this is where the little segment that I included at the beginning of the vlog about happiness, this is exactly where it comes in. When things are not ideal and life is threatening our happiness, ask for help. Do the things you love. Trust the process. Yeah. And yeah, it was times like these that really had inspired that little segment on happiness. And I also wanted to say that when I speak about being happy, happiness for me is contentment, and it's just a feeling of fullness and being satisfied with where I am currently. It doesn't mean though that I don't have future goals and dreams, but it's just a feeling of living in purpose in this particular season. And yeah, and I want to continue to maintain that. And so that is how these tips come in. When you're feeling like things are chaotic and your happiness is being threatened. Going on and on about this, but I also wanted to tell you all that Janaya actually enjoyed the sea bath. She usually doesn't like the sea. It's usually a scary experience for her, but she bathed and she really enjoyed it until she started sucking her finger and just relaxing in the water. She almost looked like she would have fallen asleep in the sea. So yeah, it was a nice experience for all of us. Yeah, and when we were coming back home, when we were heading back home, the vehicle that we were in was playing some nice romantic music. So I was just feeling that vibe because I love songs. So yeah, it was a really nice experience for us. We had a good time, and I would definitely love to do something like that, and I would definitely do another beach day vlog. I had a really good time putting together this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't as yet. You can also share it if you like. And yeah, so this is your girl Georgia, sharing my world with you, and I just want to let you know that you are not alone and there is hope. You take care. See you in the next video.